Good morning, friends. I'm Teddy Hicks, and I'm reading you an affirmation from my book, My Life Gets Better Every Day. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit sick, so I probably don't sound or look my best. Today's February 26th, 2026, and our affirmation is, I'm always learning what I need to learn. When you set an intention to grow, the universe responds by showing you what you need to work on. In other words, when you start the process of self-improvement, uncomfortable situations will come up and difficult areas of your life may appear to get more problematic. On the surface, this may feel like a lack of progress at best or even punishment at worst. But what's really happening is that the areas where you need to improve are being highlighted so you can work on them more easily. I love to think of it as trying to graduate early. The classes are a lot harder, but you make much faster progress than the other students. You suffer through the master's program because you know you'll get that super valuable diploma at the end. If you're struggling in one of those tough classes, try to remember that it's an opportunity for accelerated growth, rather than just a tough spot that you have to work through. The universe is shining a light on the dark parts that need your attention, and the discomfort is just an opportunity to dig deep and do the work so you can come out shiny bright on the other side. It's not always fun, but if you remember that everything, yes, everything, is happening for your greater good, you'll be able to handle it much more easily. Hang in there. The graduation party is going to be so awesome. Oh, and remember that you're attracting the energy you create, so the happier and more relaxed you are in the class, the better things will get. Love, Teddy. This one is really hard to swallow, isn't it? Like, no one wants to hear that you set an intention to improve and things get harder. But it's just like if you've been a couch potato for 10 years and you decide to start exercising and working out and getting in better shape, and it hurts, right? Like, it sucks. Exercising is really hard when you start doing it for the first time and you're really sore afterward and you're like, this blows, I don't want to do this anymore. But you persevere and you work through those tough spots, and then you see the benefits after a while, and then you realize it was worth it to go through that really hard stuff. So it's the same thing with like emotional and psychological improvement in your life. It's going to be really hard at first, and people resist it. I understand why, because you realize things about yourself and about the people in your life and about stuff that's going on. That's not that fun. It's like sometimes I want to like unknow the things that I know and understand, but it's all part of the process of getting you where you want to go. So if you're working on yourself and things feel really hard, or it feels like things just got really worse, when you started to really try to be introspective and, become a different person, that's part of the design. It's part of the plan. And when you can shift your perspective, you do have control over the way you think about it and the way you experience those challenges, right? You can shift the way you think about it. You can change your perspective, and you can say, you know what, this is tough, but I know this is happening for me, not to me. And I'm choosing to see this as an opportunity to grow more. Things are coming up for me that are really uncomfortable, and I know that's part of this process. I know that that's necessary for me to get to the next phase of where I want to be. And that's a totally different perspective than, oh my God, this is awful and I don't want to do this anymore, right? You can see it as a benefit. You can see it as part of the plan and use it to your advantage. So if things feel really tough right now, remind yourself everything is happening for you. There's a reason for this. There's a reason you're facing these challenges. There's a reason you have to go through this tough stuff. And once you do, you'll come out the other side and you'll be so much stronger and so much more self-aware and so much happier. I hope that's helpful for you. Thank you very much for watching today, and leave a little comment if you have a second and like this video so I can get a little bit more engagement. And I will see you back here tomorrow. Have a wonderful Thursday. Bye.